Hello there, I am back with another recap. This time my opponent no other than Hikaru Nakamura, the legend, one of the best online players, maybe the best, you never know. I guess he's there competing with Magnus Carlsen for that title. He said that in his interview that he thinks that Carlsen is the best, but it's besides the point. Very difficult opponent, and after my match with Swain, I was somewhat optimistic with my chances because I think I played a good match against Swain. If you haven't seen, check it out. So he started with knight f3, knight f6, g3, b6, bishop b7, and we transposed to Queen's Indian that I'm a specialist in this variation. So here I played knight d4. I hope that soon this move will be named after me. I play this all the time. So anyway, here he goes bishop f4. Maybe he didn't know how to react. He played normal looking move, allowed me to play d5, and he plays knight c3. I attack the center immediately. He goes rook c1, knight c6, dc, bishop c5. And well, I did underestimate this move, and Angel says black is worse. I guess the problem is that I didn't realize that I cannot play something like queen d1, rook d1, and f5 because there is a knight d6 fork. So knight bishop c5 move was mistake, so I should have played knight c3, bc, and then bishop c5. Nakamura here plays e3, a bad move. I take c3, bc, h6 with the potential g5 idea. So he goes h4, rook e8, and he goes g4. Here I felt like he was a little bit overplaying his hand. Anyway, I go knight a5, and here another. I think this was a mistake. He should have played g5. After g5, I was thinking about hg, knight g5, f6. This was my idea that. Now knight goes to f3, and then I was thinking maybe queen d7 or bishop d6, fine position. Instead he goes h5, and I go bishop b7. Now there is no g5. He goes knight d4, rook c8, queen f3, knight comes c4. So here I was outplaying Nakamura. I felt like with every move he is worsening his position. He goes queen e2. I play bishop b5, offer trade. We traded. And I put the rook on c5, defend. He goes f4, knight c4, and another mistake. e4, queen c7, e5, and f6. So at this point, I was like, okay, I'm having the huge initiative, and I mean, he's in trouble. He's losing a pawn, no matter what he does. And he spent a long time and played rook d2. I took and took. He ran with the queen. I think this was the key moment. This was the key moment of the game. He played this terrible rook f4 move, and I immediately recognized that I have a knight e4 move. Knight e4, bishop e4, d takes e4, and as usual, I did not calculate further. I was like, okay, he's gonna block the pawn, and then rook comes, attacks, and what is the attack? I just grabbed this pawn, and it's just very close to lost. I think it's all objectively lost. So I should have gone for this line, and I think very likely. I mean, I feel like this should have. I mean, I should have won. Like he plays queen e3, I go. I mean, even bishop a6, bishop d3, I can play, and this is winning position. Instead, I go knight f5 and queen d6, and he goes rook f4. And in this position again, I started playing so badly at this point. I was initially going to play rook f8, which is a good move because after rook f8, queen f8, and you know he moves the queen, and I can come back with the queen. That I have extra pawn. I have an extra pawn. His king is weak. Perfect position. Instead, I go rook c8. I was like, let me play rook f8. So he goes c4. Oh man, I miss. What a nice tactic. Now I engine shot bishop a6. The idea is that if bishop d5, queen d5, cd, rook c2, king g2, I have rook e2 winning. Bishop a6 would have been a nice move. And after that, he should play queen d4 according to the engine, then rook comes to e5. Although I must say that here he got something, you know, it's not easy to convert, but still I have big advantage. I go rook f8. He goes rook c f1. I take queen f4, and in this position I was trying to find a way to win. But it was, I think, the time that I was like, okay, let me take here and play rook c5. Actually, I did see this line, rook d4, and bring the king. He takes cd and put the bishop on d7 and make a draw. But instead, also, like, I played terrible at this point. I could have played the queen e6. Now I see that I defend and also defend f7, which was the problem. And still I have a big advantage, and he needs to be accurate not to lose. I am making a terrible move. Queen c5, check, king h2, and then play queen e7. He goes cd. I go rook c2, as if, I mean, I still continue some kind of playing for a win ideas. And here I got greedy. I took a2. At this point I should have gone for this position, rook f3, queen f3, and I don't know, queen e5, I think. It's just a draw. Instead I was like, let me grab this pawn, and then he plays bishop e4, and I was like, what the heck? And I was running low on time. At this point you guys see that I have a 28 seconds, and I think position is just lost. I give a check. My last chance would have been to play queen e8 here, with I did queen f5, g6, hg, and play rook e3. But still, after rook f4 seems like I am lost. Instead I gave a check, he went here, then I played, but here the difference is that if I play rook e2, he has g7, and I cannot take e4 with the check. So I lost this game. It was a very heartbreaking game. I mean, I had an excellent position, I played very well. And okay, then it was the mission impossible to beat Hikaru on demand, and I played, and Hikaru played a sneaky h6 move, which stopped my bishop g5 idea that I played against Frederick Swain and some Alan Pichot. I feel like Hikaru was ready for bishop g5. I go castle, and he plays bishop c5. I go c3 and d6. b4, bishop b6, a4. So this is fairly, I guess, known moves. And in this position, I decided to take him out of his book. I bet he has known this. So I played bishop b3, takes, knight g6. I go queen b3 and knight d2. So he plays c6. In this position, I think I should have taken c6 first and then played d4, but it had its own issues. So I played d4 immediately. He goes d5, de, knight d4, bishop b4, bishop e6. And in this position, I played queen c4, f5, bishop b1, e4, knight d2. I blundered this c5 idea. Nice move. So I go queen c3, and he goes b6. I go bc, and now I sacrifice the exchange, 2 pieces. I decided to take the 2 pieces so I would have some winning chances, because I mean, I lost the first game, I had to win. But the problem is that my pawn structure is not great. I mean, if this pawn was on d3, then I would have amazing chances. Here I spend a significant amount of time trying to understand what way I should go. Probably I should have just played rook ad1, the most normal looking move. But I didn't like something like knight d5. Oh, Angel says just go rook f4. Yeah, I mean, this is nothing special. I played queen d3 with the idea that I can put my queen on e4. He goes rook e8, very nice move. I go b6, knight e5, queen e4. Actually, in this position, I was I was thinking that I got some chances, but then he plays this move, queen d5, very annoying, and I make a mistake. Seems like I played rook f4. I mean, it's rook f4 is not a mistake, but probably I should have gone for this line, rook b8, then rook f5. This would have been my best shot, seems like. If he takes rook b7, bishop b7, I take c5, knight d3, and then rook a, maybe g3, and then I take a5. Okay, actually, this is a quite good chances. So, oh, yeah. Ah, wait a minute. Oh, I probably what I missed that here, he cannot play this move because I have rook c5, bishop, and then double. So yeah, I should have played queen d5, bishop d5, rook b1. For some reason, I was only looking at this move without rook b1 because I didn't want to allow bishop b4. So yeah, if I played rook b1, rook b8, rook f5, I think I would have had good winning chances. I don't think that it is easy for black to find the best defense here, which is knight to a3. Knight e3, because rook b2, and then knight c4. Yeah, this was missed opportunity. I played rook f4, he then plays rook b8, I take, and then play rook f5, which was kind of stupid because... not stupid, I had an idea, but because now if he takes bishop b7, I was gonna play rook c5, knight e3, and I have rook b1 type of idea, although he has rook f8. Yeah, I think rook f4 just was a stupid move, and then we reach to this position. I play e4, he goes king h7, and at this point I think there is no way to win, and finally I also blundered knight d5 and lost my match, and with this the Champions Chess Tour is over for me. But I feel like I had a very interesting, very tense games. Especially, I mean, this match definitely could have gone a different direction if I didn't mess up my advantage in the first game, and also second game. I think I could have put more pressure if I applied the correct path. Anyway, thank you very much everyone who supported me during this tournament. I think I showed some interesting combinations, interesting ideas. I hope you all learned something, and maybe it will become a somewhat regular to share maybe games from Title Tuesday or other online tournaments. Let me know your thoughts, and see you next time. Take care.